Jeez, it smells. Must we rinse these books again? Vin. It actually smells nice here. What's that? It's an air freshener. Oh, that's nice. Right? Yeah.
Smell way better now, right? But have you guys ever wondered what actually happens when you guys spray one of these? Well, let's find out anyway.
The company that we visited is called Dwi Prima Rezeky, which specializes in the production of aerosol-rated spray cans, which is what we will be discussing in today's Chemistry and Industry project video. They are located in Sibonong, near Bogor, and the trip from Jakarta took about an hour and a half. According to its profile, this company was established in 1999 and has worked with many well-known air fresheners, body sprays, and glue companies all across Indonesia, such as 3M Indonesia, EcoCare Indonesia, and many more. They also uphold their own brands such as Triton, Zone, and EcoClean. Here, you can see their official certifications to proceed manufacturing from SNI, Majelis Ulama, and PKRT. Now here is the head of Dwi Prima, giving us a brief overview on the production of aerosol spray cans, small precautions, and rules before you enter the main factory, located about 2 kilometers away from the main office. And he will be the one leading our tour today.
We're done with the first session and we took a lot of pictures on the camera, not our camera.
Now, due to unforeseen circumstances, we could not film inside the factory because of concerns related to protecting trade and manufacturing secrets. But we noted down key points, including the importance of every single detail on creating and producing such products.
Aerosols are suspended substances or particles in the atmosphere, either sprayed out of specialized cans or naturally produced by human activities. We mostly see these products in deodorants, body sprays, and air fresheners, and many more. When we visited the factories, we were followed through 7 steps into creating aerosols. First up is acquiring the can. These cans are delivered by the company of the brand and are checked thoroughly before being sent to the next process. This requires a team of attentive and cautious employees that individually check each can's dimensions to ensure that no faulty will arise. Next is putting the valve together with the can. These special valves are lined up in a machine and passed through a water tub known as a water bath. Why these valves are so special will be explained soon. Once that's done, the cans are ready for step 3 and 4, which is inserting the liquid and crimping. The liquids are inserted with an injecting machine and then closed off with securing a hard rim around the top. This makes sure everything is sealed tight and no leakage can be found. To make aerosols, the machines add in the final ingredient, which is inserting gases. We'll find out what these gases are in a bit as well. To keep it short, these gases ensure that the liquid can be pushed out and sprayed. And for the final processes are just standard procedures. A water bath is needed to ensure that everything is clean and remove any dirt found during the processes. Then they are sealed with adding the cap of the cans, and after everything is done, they are packaged either in 1s or 4s, then finally sent back to the company.
Hey Sid, where are you? Here. Oh, you're still at school. Yeah. So, before you actually produce the aerosol, you need some precautions before you start. First is implementing occupational health and safety measures, which is OHS. And it is crucial to maintain a safe and healthy work environment during aerosol production. This includes mandatory use of personal protective equipment, which is PPE, such as face masks to avoid inhalation of harmful vapors, ear protections to guard against high noise levels from the machinery, and safety goggles to protect the eyes from chemical splashes or pressurized contents. Regular safety training and clear safety signage should also be part of daily operations to ensure all personnel are aware of the potential hazards. Second is to prevent fire and explosion hazards. Since many aerosol products contain flammable gases or solvents, it's essential to minimize all ignition risks. Smoking, using mobile phones, or carrying any electronic devices that could spark could be strictly prohibited in the production area. Hence, why we weren't really allowed to record Now, all equipment should be grounded to prevent static discharge, and flammable materials must be stored in approved containers away from heat sources. Additionally, the work area should be equipped with fire extinguishers and emergency shut-off systems to quickly respond to any incident. Now, it's time for Steven's turn.
Inside an aerosol can, a pressurized system allows liquid to be released as a fine mist. Inside the can, there is a combination of liquid product and propellant gas. This gas, which mostly consists of butane or propane hydrocarbon gases, is pressurized, making it constantly pushes down on the liquid, keeping it ready to be released. At the top of the can is the actuator, the part that is pressed to release the liquid, which is connected to a vertical stem, spring, and a valve system. When you press down on the actuator, it pushes the stem downward, compressing the spring and opening a small valve. This creates a passageway between the inside of the can and the nozzle. The pressure caused by the hydrocarbon gases forces the liquid product up through a dip tube that reaches to the bottom of the can. As it travels upwards, the mixture of liquid and gas exits through the nozzle and rapidly vaporizes into a fine mist due to the sudden drop in pressure. This is what you see as the spray. Once you release the actuator, the spring immediately pushes the stem back to place, closing the valve and sealing the opening, which stops the spray and maintains the internal pressure.
Why is it so dramatic with lights off? Oh, it's on. So, why are hydrocarbons like butane and propane widely used as propellants? The reason is because 1. They are easily compressible gases. It means that they can be liquefied under relatively low pressure, allowing them to stay in liquid form inside the can and vaporize quickly when sprayed, pushing the product up. 2. They are effective and consistent in pressure. They provide a steady pressure over the life of the can, ensuring even spray performance. 3. They are cheap and inexpensive to produce and readily available from natural gas and petroleum refining. 4. They are volatile and fast evaporating. They evaporate quickly after being released, which helps disperse the product without leaving residue. And last but not least, they are hydrophobic. So they are very useful for water-free or oil-based formulations like deodorants, paints, or lubricants. In addition, butane has a lower pressure while propane has a higher pressure to suit the product to be made. For example, butane is used for cooking gas, while propane gas is used for fire extinguishers. Hold on guys, we're almost done. So, what type of solvent is used in an aerosol spray can? And why? So, aerosol propellants are non-toxic gases that can generate pressure inside the sealed container at room temperature. Now, there are 2 types of main propellants used in aerosol products. First are compressed gas such as carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, and nitrogen. Then we have liquefied gases such as butane and propane, with additional fluorocarbons such as difluoroethane and tetrafluoroethane. Butane and propane are widely used as propellants because they meet the necessary technical requirements and are most cost-effective compared to other propellants. Furthermore, butane has lower vapor pressure while propane has higher vapor pressure, allowing manufacturers to select the appropriate gas based on the desired pressure and function of the product.
Hey you two, now that you know what happens inside that can, maybe use them more next time in class?
No, you got a better idea.